Hey everybody, nice sunrise here, and today we're gonna have my very first mod review. Yeah, that's right, mod review, and that mod is the Clay Soldiers mod. So, got this over here. This is just, I guess it's kind of a circle, I guess. This is a very big mod, but should be able to handle it. I mean, it's my first mod review, but should be alright. This over here has nothing to do with the mod. This is just, if the sun starts getting too late, I can just do that. So, yeah, the basic overview of Clay Soldiers is, as you can see, it has its own tab. It adds Clay Soldiers. But these Clay Soldiers will have epic battles. Now, they start out kind of boring, but there's a ton of different customizations. So, yeah, basic, and there's more. And you can do all kinds, you can have mounts, and you can do all kinds of customizing stuff. And great, really cool battles. Now, a lot of people may want to use this in like creative mode, just because it's not terribly resource consuming, but maybe a little. But you know, a lot of people who like to do big aesthetic builds might like to do this in survival. Like once you got tons of resources and there's really like nothing else to do, and you start building all kinds of stuff, you can make an epic Clay Soldiers battle arena. Hopefully more epic than this. And I probably should have remembered. I was just like, oh yeah, I don't have to waste my time typing times at 0. But yeah, I still have to type toggle and fall. There we go. So yeah, start out. So, got some crafting recipes, nothing too complicated. So soul sand on top of a block of clay gives clay soldiers. Now, the soul sand, I guess, gives them a soul, and the clay makes them clay. So I'm just going to do everything in here just so they don't mess with anything. So, there they are. You can just kind of destroy them, and they just plop back down into their items. And say you have 2 in your hand and you place them down, it makes 2. So if you have, they stack up to 16. So if you're holding all 16, like it'll place 16. Yeah. So I think that the gray ones, well, okay, so there's teams. I'm not sure if the gray ones count as their own team. I think they do. So you can dye them. So I just have red for an example, but you can use any dye you want. So you can get a red soldier, and you know, it's just kind of red, just chilling. And if you just want to like dye them something else, you can just combine them with a water bucket, and they'll get undyed, I guess. Yeah. So you can just have them. So I guess they're a little bit racist or something, because different colors will fight. So now a clay soldier can get hit 10 times by another clay soldier before it dies. So I mean, unless you were like actually counting that red soldier hit the blue soldier 10 times before it died. And one other cool thing you can do is you can have the clay cam. So what I did is I right clicked on the blue soldier, and now I'm kind of watching from his perspective. And if you press shift, or whatever your sneak key is, you'll go back. And he killed the red one pretty quickly because it was already low on health. So, you can just kind of get right into the battle. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, those are your basic clay soldiers, but there's more. So, not only can you use every dye for it, but you can have even more teams. You can make coal soldiers, and you can also use charcoal, redstone, melon ones. So the crafting recipe is a little different here, and same with pumpkins. And this here is the clay disruptor. So, like, say you're getting, oops, see if you right click on them, oh my, I'll try not to do that too much. So you just kind of, this has gotten out of hand. Right click with this, you get little nether portal swirls, and they're all dead. So just when everything starts getting out of hand, just grab your handy Play Disruptor. Oh, look, that was exactly 16. Great. Oops, wrong side. Oh boy. I can just see where this is going to go. So, yeah, it does have its crafting recipe. You can do all this in survival. I don't know why I like trying to keep these chests restored. I really don't need to do that. I'm not going to do that anymore. So yeah, I got all that. So there's mounts. So there's regular horses. These ones are made out of dirt, but you can make them out of any of these materials. So just replace the dirt in this recipe with sand for a sand horse, gravel for a gravel horse, and blah blah. And apparently there's lapis horses, which I guess are a little more expensive, and carrot horses. And this is a Pegasus, which is the same thing, but it flies around, so that's always cool. So if you have your dirt horse or any kind of horse, they'll ride around on him. So it's pretty cool. Oops. So you can just punch him out. Oh, I'm so bad. Might be a tiny bit of background noise. I did my best to avoid it, but you know, nobody's perfect. Yeah, like that. Okay, those are my dogs. You can't control them. Oh my gosh. Oh, look, I'm doing this. Oh wait, okay, I did not take that out of there. Okay, good to know. So I can also get the Pegasus. I don't know why I said it like that. And it'll get on, and oh my gosh, it's flying. Back here. Okay. Oh no, back here. Okay. Yeah. I'm breaking everything. No, I don't even care. So if you're like a good builder, hopefully you can build a better arena than this. Exhibit A. Exhibit B. Boy. I'm saying too many ums. I'm so unprofessional. Okay, so there's not just horses. Oh my. Okay, I did put the Pegasus back. So you can have turtles, which can swim in water. So just have a little demonstration. You know, I'm just gonna keep the red soldiers out, or blue. I like blue better actually. I don't know why. Just demoing red. We'll have a little pool here. So they don't drown or anything, but they're kind of stuck there. So unless of course you have a turtle. Yay. So stone turtle, you can background noise. You can replace this cobblestone here with any of these blocks for just a different kind of turtle. And I'm not sure if there's any kind of difference. So see, you'll see floats. Yeah. You should get on him. Yeah, he's riding him around. And if he goes in the water, he won't sink. He'll ride around on his little turtle. Next up. So, lots of different mounts here. Is the bunnies, I guess. Now, bunnies can jump very high. And you can make them with any color of wool. And geckos can climb walls. You see, it's the oak wood. So that you can use any combo of sapling. So say I had an oak sapling and a pine sapling, it would be an oak wood pine wood gecko. So a lot of customization you can have. So I guess I'll show you them. So like I said, the bunnies jump high. Boing, 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 boing. And the geckos climb walls. Let's see if we'll get a good example. Alright, take my word for it, they climb walls. Oh my gosh, I can see this is going to become a nuisance. Yeah, it's already a nuisance. The bunnies are more destructive than any other thing. Okay. Next up is Drum roll, please. Okay. Customizers. So there's a lot of customizing to do with clay soldiers. So again, ignore background noises. So you've got your all your different teams. So you don't have to have just 2 teams, because there's up to 20 teams, because there's 16 different dies, and then there's these 4. So 20 teams. So you can have all kinds of 20 teams fighting, and some of them flying around, and others hopping around, and others climbing around, and others just regularly riding around, I guess. But wait, there's more. Da-da, da-da. Okay, so these 4 are the basic ones here. So if I give this guy here a stick, he picked up the stick. So if you just throw it on the floor, he will pick it up. And like, again, doing this in survival seems resource consuming, but most resources you get your resource back, especially expensive ones. I'm not sure if you do for sticks. Yes, you do. See? So they do exactly twice the damage when they have a stick. Oops, that's a redstone soldier. Oh well. So you'll see that instead of, like, that seems like 6 hits, but whatever. Maybe redstone soldiers are more powerful. I don't know. But, oh, time to use my command block. Bam! Okay. So they do twice as much damage, roughly, I guess. So you can give some of them an advantage, I guess, the front fighters. And leather here is armor. So I can only guess it makes them twice as resistant, although I haven't tested that. Okay. Oh, wait. I guess you don't get the leather back. Interesting. Let me grab that. So if you give one a stick and you throw a flint, it doesn't use up the flint, but you'll see it kind of looks like a torch. Now it's sharpened, so I'm not sure if it does like twice the damage again, or if it's like 1.5 times the damage or something, but it's more powerful than a normal stick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, it still seems like 5 hits, but I'm guessing it's more powerful. I don't know. But it's supposed to be. And the same thing goes, you can also upgrade their armor as well as their weapons. If you give them a wool, they get padded armor. So this guy's pretty buff. He's got sharpened stick, padded armor, but with one punch of my fist, I did get the leather back that time. Maybe it's a chance. And I didn't get the stick back. Okay, I think it's a chance that you get the materials back. I'm hoping, because some materials are a little bit more expensive, so I'm guessing that it's definite that you get those back. So yeah, those are, as you can see, some are definitely more expensive than others. So let me show you what this, so there is a method to my madness, I guess you could say. That's my dad's phone, don't worry about it. Not being invaded by crickets. So these things all have to do with kings. Alright? So if I just throw this guy and I give him a gold nugget, he is the king. And all other clay soldiers will follow him. Yes. So the king will lead his troops. He's kind of hopping around. So the king can lead his troops, and the bone is a special weapon that only the king can use. So that other guy went over it, but he didn't pick it up. So the king has a bone, so it's more powerful than a stick. Not sure how it compares to a sharpened stick. So yeah, like your kings can be a little bit more powerful. If they're, oh, he dropped the gold nugget, but that guy picked it up. Okay. Or you can give them a gold block. Okay, I think they already have to be a king. So yeah, you can give them a gold block. I thought this worked. Hold on. Okay, well the forum said it worked, but it says it just makes your king a little bit better. But, I don't know, maybe that doesn't work. But, it's supposed to work, and it doesn't. So, yeah. Got another row of stuff here. Guess we'll go with the blaze rod. I'm saying too many ums. So, if you give the guy a blaze rod, he wields it just like a stick, and he lights them on fire. And you'll see he dropped as a brick doll. But I'll get to that. Like he's all brick now. But I'll get to what that means. So yeah, blaze rods, guys, can light people on fire. That's always cool. And you can give them food. I think it works with any type of food. So you'll see it just kind of vanished. But they can eat it 4 times to heal themselves. So they'll do it automatically. So when they get low on health, they'll heal themselves. So this guy will probably last a little bit longer, because when he gets low on health, he'll be able to feed himself. So I guess there's not really like any animation for it, but rest assured, he heals himself. See, too many ums. Now, if you give a guy a diamond, a diamond. He's got a blue crown. This doesn't make him a king. He'll still follow a king, and he's got a little cape. And he's basically a super soldier. Now, it takes forever to kill him. He does lots of damage, and he has lots of health. So he does twice as much damage as a normal soldier, and if you give him weapons, he'll probably do even more. So yeah, he's a super soldier. Yeah. Oh my gosh, what is with these ums? Now I'm lagging. I wonder what my FPS is right now. Not bad. This mod is actually lagging me out a lot. On my other super flat world, I have like 100 FPS. Yeah. My computer's not that impressive. It's a super flat world and I'm mob spawning off on it. So, yeah, it's not that impressive. But so mods tend to lag my computer significantly. Like, my computer gets like a better base rate, but mods affect it more. So, yeah. And then these are just like miscellaneous basic things. Blurble and of course glurble. So, this is all very complicated, but you'll get the hang of it. I did. So if I give this guy redstone, he can use it as blinding powder. So you heard that noise. So the red guy is kind of confused now. You'll see he's not hitting the blue guy. So, okay, now it wore off. But you'll see that it is, what's the word? It disables the other team. Okay, so this guy has a clay ball. Okay, one of them had a blinding powder, apparently. Okay, this is not showcasing what I'm trying to showcase very well at all. Okay, so let me grab another clay ball, because this is not showcasing what I want very well. Yeah, this is not showcasing what I want to show very well at all. Well, that guy had a feather, apparently. Okay, but you can give them feathers, but I never gave one a feather. Maybe... Okay, so that guy did drop his clay ball back. Okay. I'm a very unprofessional mod spotlighter, but I'll get the hang of it. So these guys will fight. And just a normal fight, just a boring one here. Just wait for them to kill each other. Die, die, die. Okay. So the red guy died, so let's just kill this guy here. So we put this other red guy down and we give him a clay ball. He will go over and revive his friend. So they can kind of come back from the dead, which is always cool. So you can have like revivers. And apparently the clay ball doesn't get used, so that's always a good thing if you're playing this in survival. Oh wait, I didn't even show all of them. Why am I saying so much? So if I give this guy this and I go time set 15,000. He should glow. It's not that noticeable, but he's a little bit brighter in the dark. So his glow in the dark. Pretty cool. Just make this so that these will stack up here. Let's go back to times at 0. And if we give them slime, it gets used and becomes sticky. That's what the forum said, but I'm not completely sure. Oh wait, this guy got the slime ball. Okay, so he's stuck in place. Oh, no. So the blue guy has the slime ball, and he can use it on the other guy, which makes him stuck in place. So he won anyway, but he was stuck in place, as you could see. So the slime balls can be used to stick their opponents in place. And lastly, the sugar makes them hyper. Yeah, so he's moving a little bit faster, you can see. Yeah. Okay, so he's moving faster because he's hyper on sugar. Yeah. The blue guys always seem to lose. Like, even when I give them power-ups and stuff. Oh no, my dogs. Okay, so let's just toss all this stuff in here. Who even cares? Yeah, so range stuff is this first category here. Yeah. So, these are all ranged weapons here. So, gravel. Oh no, wait, I forgot to show gunpowder. Alright. Let's give this guy some gunpowder. And so you'll see this guy has like some stuff on him because he has gunpowder. You can see like little gray stuff on him. So the other guy won, and you probably didn't see any kind of difference. But just wait until he gets killed. He explodes! Yeah. So you don't get the gunpowder back because he explodes. So, pretty cool. So now on to ranged weapons. So I can give this guy a gravel here. See, he's carrying a little thing. And he'll throw it. Now, but you saw him throw it. Now he's getting back into melee. But he can throw stuff with his gravel. So if they're far away, he'll throw at them. He's very bad at. Excuse me. So now he has the gravel, but very bad aimer. But as you can see, he had horrible aim, really. We can give him a snowball, which doesn't do any damage, but knocks them very far back, more than the other ones. So he's being a little bit more accurate now, but he's still missing. But if we give him sugarcane, he becomes more accurate. I think. He's not really picking it up, is he? Okay, so now he's kind of like white. Oh, I think he ran out of snowballs. Okay, let me give him the sugarcane. So he ate it. So you give him a fire charge, he'll throw fire projectiles. But sugarcane makes them more accurate. So he'll probably hit a lot more now. So, and the other thing is bowls. So I can give this guy, oh, he has the fire charge now. Again. So I can give this guy a bowl. Let me grab gravel. I'm not sure what projectiles this does and doesn't work for. So if I go over here and give this guy a gravel. No. No. Die. Okay. So if I run over here and give this guy gravel. Okay. This could be a problem. Now his bowl broke, apparently. So let me get another bowl here. So grab this bowl, Mr. Guy. Thank you. Now quickly take this. Butt face. You're both butt faces, and you made me lose my bowl. Getting mad. Okay, and I'm running out of inventory. So I can give this guy this, and I can go all the way over here because it takes him a little way to see each other. So let's go way over here and give him a bowl. So the bowl counts as like a shield against ranged projectiles. So probably wasn't a very good example there because he missed a lot. But the bull lessens the impact of ranged projectiles, and I'm pretty sure it works for all of them. My bowls keep breaking. Are you serious? I really hate that. Okay, what was there? A soldier. Okay. Just do this before that causes any problems. So you can just do that and that. Oops. Okay, yes, you place them down, not throw them, unlike some of the other items. And if you do the block of iron, give them the block of iron, it doesn't get used up like some of the other buffs, because you can see his shield looks a little cooler now. And it's even better against ranged projectiles, and that's pretty hard to demonstrate, but take my word for it. And bowls do not seem to like to come back to you. But yeah, that's basically that. So, next category in this is behavior change. Oh my. So, some behavior will change. Yeah. So, if you give a guy some wheat, he'll become passive. So he won't fight. So he's not going after the red guy, and he's just kind of taking a beating, because I guess wheat is like weed, and it just makes them like hippies or something who don't like to fight. I don't know, maybe. And Netherwart kind of does the opposite. Well, I'll show them when one of them dies and they stop fighting. That's what makes this hard to do. They just run away from the power-ups I try and give them, and like they start. So if I give this guy Netherwart, instead of not fighting anybody, he'll fight everybody. So I think he might go after. Yeah, he'll go after his teammate, and he'll start attacking his teammate when provoked. So Netherwart just makes them just change everything. So yeah, those are like behavior changes. And I guess Fermented Spider Eye is kind of in between. So it makes them neutral. So they won't attack until attack. So he's not going after him, but now that he got attacked, he's going after him. So it makes them neutral, I guess. I don't guess, I know that. So this guy's neutral now, but if I give him milk, it doesn't use up the milk. But now he's not neutral anymore, so I'll go after that guy just fine. So, milk will remove any kind of behavior change items, like those three. I'm not sure if these other two count as behavior change things, but we shall see. Now, bricks make them unable to move. So, now, so this is actually seemed to be giving him a little bit of an advantage because he's keeping the other guy away. Maybe it was. It kind of was at the beginning. But I like to use these for, like, people with ranged items, and they, kind of stay in one place. So, just had a drink of water there, sorry. Talking for this long makes you thirsty. So you can just kind of keep them in one place and make them throw projectiles and whatnot. So, he's just kind of feeling there, standing still. And he drops this brick lump here, which I'm not sure what it's used for. I'm not sure if it's used for anything or if it's just dropped by them when you give them bricks. So, yeah. One other thing I have you'll notice is this Ender Pearl. And this, I don't seem to want to pick it up. There he goes. He made a zombie noise, and you'll see he's kind of punching me. So if you're in survival, I'd be getting hurt. Or if I was in survival, I'd be getting hurt. And you'll hear he's making zombie noises. And he'll go after anyone. Like, he doesn't care. He's like the Netherwart people, which are called brawlers, by the way. So they'll attack anyone. So if I put this guy here, should go after him. He's too concerned with me. And you'll see it's like a virus. So if the zombie guy kills the other guy, they'll both turn into zombies. So this can be used to like spread a virus, and they'll attack anyone on any team. So this can like spread through the whole thing. Just cause a big epidemic. Yeah. Hold on a second. Actually, don't hold on a second. I don't know why I said that. Oh, it's almost nighttime. Time to use my command block. Yay. So, fire stuff. So, you can give these guys blaze powder and an insta-kill. And it's an absolute insta-kill. And they'll turn into brick dolls, which don't do anything. But you can restore them with gas tears. So, if I give a gas tear to this guy, and I throw this on the ground, he'll turn into a thing. So even if that brick doll came from a red guy, he'll turn onto the team of the person who revived him. So if you give him a blaze powder and then you give him a gas tear, they'll burn up a guy and then make him onto their team. And coal, kind of hard to demonstrate this, but this ups the power of any kind of fire items like blaze rods or blaze powder and stuff. Okay, there it is. Yeah. So that's our fire stuff. Okay. And these are kind of random other customizers. And I kind of forget what all of them do. I think I remember what all of them do actually. So if I kind of cut to try and remember, that's what that is. So these mushrooms here are kind of the opposite. So mushrooms can be used just like any other food. Because you'll remember they can eat, I don't know if I said this, but if you give them food, they can eat 4 times before the food goes away. Mushrooms, they can only eat 2 times, but red mushrooms are used as a weapon. So, as you see, that guy started getting poisoned. So, it's like a poison. If you give this guy a glistening, I don't know, melon, he'll heal his friends when they get hurt. So, if this other blue guy starts getting hurt, this guy should come over and heal him. So you'll see he just kind of hit his teammate. And I don't know if these guys fight, but they do heal the teammate. So every time he kind of came over and punched his friend, he healed him. So, I believe that it can be used up to 4 times, like many other foods. And on to our MISC customizers here. There's quite a few. This is a very expansive mod just for like the clay soldiers. I keep thinking there's a hole there. So, if you give this guy wood, well, he's supposed to like build if you give him wood, but it doesn't appear to be working. Maybe there have to be more of them. I don't know. This seems to be one of the bugs in this mod where some of the items don't seem to work, as they say on the forum. But they are supposed to build little forts. And if you give them iron, they have sturdy cores. So I think I think they move a little bit slower, but they're more resistant to attacks and they get knocked back less. I think they give you it back. And paper, I don't think it does anything, but it's kind of aesthetic, and it gives them a little cape. You saw how I kind of climb a wall. They can climb up to 1 block high, so that's why I made this 2 blocks high, so they couldn't get out. And while I'm talking about this, I might as well show it, not a craft chest. Clay soldiers can access items from chests. So, if I put an egg in here, I should be able to go to the chest and get it. Maybe because he already has an item. No. Oh, yeah, so he grabbed the egg, and now he's kind of invisible. And this guy can't see him. So now he can see him that he attacked him, but the invisible guys are at first like invisible to the other guys until they start hitting him. So you do get the, oh, now he's invisible, but I want that egg. Or you can give him glass, which doesn't get used. It makes a cool little glass noise, and they have goggles. And goggle guys can see invisible people. And also, they have, that's not the only thing, they have more range. So if a guy's all the way like over here, he'll still be able to see him. So they can see farther than normal people. Or not people, I guess. They're not people too. So much in this mod for just a Clay Soldiers mod. So you'll see he's like kind of wearing some green shorts. But he'll float around in water if you give him a lily pad. And I kind of forget what the magma cream and seeds do. Well, I remember what string and feathers do, so I might as well show that. If you give them a feather, actually this isn't a very good place to show it. Say I put him here. Oh, no, he's probably going to take stuff from the chest. Okay, let's just build up a pillar, dirt. And if we put this guy here, kind of stranded. If we give him a feather, he's supposed to kind of float down, but as you can see, he did have, once I gave him the feather, he did have the courage to jump down. So, even if the little visual isn't working, the basic concept is still working. And string makes them more resistant to explosions, so if other guys have gunpowder, they'll be cool. Yeah. Now, I kind of forget what this stuff does, so I'll be right back. So now I know a little bit of lag. I always get that when I first start recording. I also figured out why the logs aren't working here. So you apparently need to give them more than 1. You need to give them at least 5, and you can give them up to 20. And the more you give them, the bigger the thing will be. So yeah, he's kind of carrying this. I'm not sure what makes him build it. Maybe he'll just wander around and then place it at some point. But if you give seeds, if you give Clay Soldier seeds, they'll be immune to the corruption. So if you remember the Ender Pearls, they spread the virus. If they have seeds and they die, they won't get zombified. They'll just die and drop seeds, probably. Now if they have magma cream, just like gunpowder, they'll explode upon death. But the explosion will be on the person who killed them, and it's more controlled. Oh, okay, there he goes. So you see he built the thing. And if they have magma cream, they have a chance to get a critical hit, which will, and you saw it there, he got knocked back and twice the damage. So he'll explode upon death, and it'll be like right on his enemy. Oh, guess not, but it's supposed to happen. At any rate, oh, not sure what happened there. I guess the red guy must have like picked it up or something. Yeah, so they built this little fort here. Pretty cool. And keep in mind, the more logs you give them, the bigger this will be. So, next up in the chest, I'm guessing we did this. Not a sign. Yeah. This is another crafting recipe. Just a pair of shears gives 2 shear blades, which allows for dual wielding. So he just has a shear blade in each hand. That looks pretty cool. So it's just a kind of new type of weapon. I think it's better than like a stick or something. I only dropped 1, so like I said, it has a chance to lose some of the items. And if you have 2, you can just combine them back together. I'm not sure I think it's shapeless, and you'll just get shears back. And if you remember these lifeless brick dolls, if for some reason you want to, you can smelt up Clay Soldiers in a furnace to get brick dolls. These are just some miscellaneous items. We're nearing the end of it, as you can see. Clay cookies. I don't think they actually do anything, but what these are for are rewards. So you have these guys and they're fighting, and say it's a slightly more epic fight than this. the team that wins, they're gonna be weary after the long fight, but you can give them a reward for winning. You're supposed to eat these, and he just ate it. I'm pretty sure it doesn't do anything, but it's used to reward your winning team. 0W. And over here in our misc items, saw something that was a little rather expensive, called the Clay Nexus. We'll just put it in here, just for sake of. So, looks pretty cool. It's spawn soldier, so I can put this in here. So you'll see it has a little blue diamond thing, just to symbol that it's blue. You can do this, and this is where you put items. So say you want them to glow in the dark, you can give them glowstone. If you remember that was a little while back. I'd be actually pretty surprised if you remembered everything. So you can go into this config here. It's a couple other things. If you turn on random item, it will give them random items, not just the one you put here. And there are different waves. So, like the first wave, it'll spawn 5 soldiers, and then 10 seconds later, it'll spawn 5 more soldiers. But if there's already 15 on the field, that will not spawn anymore. And 0 is the value for soldiers getting no items. I'm not sure if that's a % chance or something. And this is the health for the Nexus. And you'll see up at the top there's a health thing. Alright? So you need to activate it with a redstone current. So let's just grab a lever here. Just spawn 5 here. So we'll start attacking it. So it should spawn some blue things. But you'll see that its health is going down because these guys are attacking it. And apparently this dirt horse has grass on it, and that one has snow. So they're trying valiantly but I can just hit heal, and haha, it's all cool. And this will just keep spawning more, and I can just turn it off here. And I can grab the handy clay disruptor. And these Nexus people, they don't drop anything because they're not like real people. So if these people manage to destroy this, I've created some very epic fights with this Nexus. And I've like put ender pearls in here, and it's pretty cool. So this is dying here. I'm not going to hit heal. And then when they destroy it, should destroy it any second now. Oh, I guess it got healed. I didn't do that. Not sure what caused that. Let's just spawn more until it dies. Yeah, I'm not sure what caused it to heal. I think it may have healed again. Let's watch here. See if something happens that might heal it. 6, 4. Oh, okay, it's destroyed. Now I can't heal it because it's destroyed. But now you'll see it's not like spinning around anymore. That made it just a little nether noise. Okay. So if it's destroyed, you can hit restore. Let's just turn it off. I don't really want any more right now. Drops all the items you put in. So that's our clay Nexus here. And we're pretty much done. But there's one more message I want to have to say, and it has nothing to do with this chest, question mark. To this, I have no clue what it does. You saw it earlier, but I still have no clue what it does. This. Yay, 10 subscribers. Double digits, I guess. So, yeah, I've got 10 subscribers. So that's probably why this is a pretty long video. I mean, you didn't have to watch it all in one sitting, but yeah, 10 subscribers. Woohoo! yeah. So, nice long mod review, first mod review ever. 10 subscribers. Yeah. Woo. Woo. Yeah. I'll be right back with just a tiny celebration. Subscribers. Lapis is my favorite block. It's kind of a cow in the O there. So yeah, I just built this out of lapis. Ignore all this. This is just kind of a random world that I haven't been on in a long time. But let's just take a dump here. And let's just launch off some fireworks. Goodbye. Goodbye. Bye. Bye. And goodbye. Okay. Let's launch these off here. Saved a screenshot by accident. Yay! Ooh, I like that one. Creeper. Let's get these ones here. Ooh. Like that one. Creeper in an orange bubble. That's so cool. I kind of like this one a lot. All these colors. And this one's pretty cool as well. I like that. And then this one's cool. It's just a creeper in an orange bubble. So, thank you everyone for 10 subscribers. Woohoo! So thanks for watching this extra long first mod review, Play Soldiers, 10 subscriber special extravaganza. Woo! So, I'll see you all. Okay. Well, okay. See you later, guys.